So this is Mark 3 of the linear series and sequence. Series and sequence. Mark 3 of series and sequence. So we will start from here. So here we're looking at how to form the linear sequence when two terms are given, right? When only two terms are given. So let's see. When two terms of a linear sequence are given, it is possible to form the sequence by finding the first term and common difference. So all we need is to find the first term and the common difference. So let's see an example here. In example 1, find the linear sequence whose eighth term is 38. So eighth term, right? Eighth term we learned is represented as u of 8, and that is 38, right? And the 22nd term, that would be 22, that is 108. Find the linear sequence. They want us to find the numbers, at least you write 4 of them, then you follow it, the 3 dots, right? So how do I solve this? I have to use the formula we learned yesterday. The formula is this plus a n minus 1 d. Then we'll substitute each of them into it. So the 8th term will be equal to a plus this will be 7d. We know u of 8 is 38, so we'll put that here. A plus 7d. This gives us one equation with two variables. The second one, we'll use this one. 21d. When we substitute this one, which is 108, we put that here. Right, so we can now solve with simultaneous equation. Right, and we know how to solve simultaneous equations already. So with 38, equation 1 and solving them simultaneously, I can choose to do equation 2 minus equation 1. That's going to give me 38 from 108. So that's going to give us 70 is equal to this a will be eliminated. Then we have 14. We divide both sides by 14 is equal to 5. Right. So to find the sequence, we need two things. We need the first term and the common difference. We found the common difference from here. And the common difference is 5. That is here. Now we have to find a from simultaneous equation. So we can just take one equation. So from what is a? Let's make a the subject in equation 1. From equation 1, a is equal to 38 minus 7d. So let's see. What's 38 minus 7 into bracket 5? That is 38 minus 35, giving us 3. So the first term is 3. So now we have to find the first at least 4 terms. So the first term is, so the sequence becomes first term is a, which is equal to 3. The second term, that will be this plus what's the common difference, which is 5. So we have 8. The third term, we'll add the common difference again, that's plus 5. That's 13. Then we add a common difference again. We get 18, and so on and so forth. So our sequence becomes 3, 8, 13, 18, and so. So this is the common, this is the sequence. Let's look at another question here. Find the 10th term of a linear sequence whose second term is 28 and 17th term is -2. It's the same thing. We use the same formula. We'll find the second term, right, which is going to be u2 to get one equation. So that's going to give us one equation. Which is going to give us one equation. And then you give us the 17th term too. And the 17th term is also going to give us another equation. So once we have two equations, we can do simultaneous equations. And in the end, find A and D. Once we have A and D, right, we can find any term using this formula. So we can find the answer by looking for horizon A plus 9D. You get it? So follow the steps and then solve that question. The answers are here in the slide. So you can cross check. We are done. Example 3. The fourth term of a linear sequence is this, and the 11th term, find the 8th term. You can also solve this same one with the same method, right? The same method. So you can solve this one with the same method too. Then let's look at the next one. The coefficient of the fifth, sixth, and seventh term of binomial expansion is this. In ascending orders of x and are in linear sequence, find the possible values of n. Right, so the next question, example 5 here. Coefficient of the fifth, sixth, and seventh term of the binomial expansion. So first, we should have prerequisite knowledge on binomial expansion. So we should know how to expand 1 plus x exponent n. This expansion is like this. If you don't know, I think you should learn it. Or yeah, if you expand this, it's 1 plus n e n minus 1 plus x here. X n to the n minus 1 2 factorial e n minus 2 x squared. So plus the next one is n into bracket n minus 1 n minus 2 It's not a difficult expansion, so I think you should learn it. So this is what we are going to use here. So with the fifth term of this binomial expansion in ascending powers of x, yeah, and then it says that the coefficient means they don't want the x, they want just the x. We just need this part, coefficient. This is the coefficient part, the part where there is no x is the coefficient, the expansions. So we'll see the coefficient of fifth term, sixth term, and seventh term. Let's see. So the fifth term, which will be our u5, right, is going to be n minus n minus 1, n minus 2. It always goes to 1 minus 1 from that number. So n minus 3, because it's 5, we end on the fourth one. So you see it has 5 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, divided by 4 factorial. Sorry, it has 4 terms divided by Have 4 times divided by 4 factorial. Perfect. Then let's see u6, the sixth term. The sixth term is going to be right. We'll have 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have 5 times and then we'll have 5 factorial. Then the seventh term is going to be u7. And here the property you are using is for any sequence, right? So when you take any two terms and subtract them, the difference is a constant, right? So if you take u7, the same thing as u6 minus u5. That's what we are going to use here. So now let's subtract them. This is equal to so a way to simplify this is to divide, right? We divide by a term, an expression that's common to all the terms. So let's see. We have n in all the terms, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 in all the terms. Divide all the terms by this. So if we divide all these terms by this one to both, this one to both, this one to both. Perfect. Now we can expand the numerators and then find a common denominator to cancel them. So we divide through by 6 factorial. 6 factorial is 720. So we get squared. And multiply through all the terms by 720. Going to be left with this. Going to get then this factorize this to be. So therefore n is equal to 7 or 14.